Hey, everybody, welcome back to the NPP, the Noah and Patrick podcast. And this is another episode coming at you live from our humble abodes. You know,
Can I get a
that's
definition of abodes?
homely place,
Also, how do you spell that?
ABODE.
Okay.
What do you think? I'm not a scholar. I went to college. I watch videos. They say abode every now and then.
The word that I've been saying a lot lately has been suffice.
Suffice. But like, when do you're just like, yeah, that'll suffice.
Yeah,
That's what you say?
exactly. I was like,
I
oh
don't
yeah,
know.
that should suffice.
That sounds a little weird to me.
Does it?
It just sounds kind of proper, I don't know. It's just like where you see, like, that sounds like something you say in a meeting. You saying these in meetings or just in regular conversation?
I pretty much only say it to people that I know. I don't bring it
I
up
feel
in
like if I'm
conversation.
in a business meeting and they're like, "Oh, is it cool if we, or is it good if we sell it at whatever price?" That should suffice. That's I think you'd say it. Not like you're just like, uh, it's fantasy football. I'll trade you this guy for this guy. You'd be like, yeah, for
That should
sure. And you say
suffice.
that should suffice. I don't know. That just doesn't sound like it fits.
Hey, well, send me a trade. I'll send it to you.
No, you never. None of them suffice.
Suffices
Suffices.
or suffice I?
Suffice.
Suffice, yeah. That'd be good.
I'm a scholar, man. What did I say? Well, another crazy word or name here. We got a young stud, Victor Wembanyama. So you say it?
I thought it was Winbayama.
Wembanyama. I
Win
don't know. When I looked it up, there's an N before the
Wimbowe.
Y.
Wimbowe. Wimbowe. A Wimbowe.
I haven't watched any of his games, but
You
um,
didn't see it?
I wasn't watching it live, so I don't know how they pronounce his name.
Yeah. Um yeah, this guy 7'5", Noah, hitting a step back three.
7'5" with shoes. Okay, let's not just say he's 7'5" outright. He's
He
seven
is.
four, 7'4", 7'5" with shoes. Okay,
Whatever.
he's not
Same.
that tall.
He's not that tall. Okay. Dude, this guy's an animal. He went against Scoot Henderson from the G
Another
League.
great name.
Yep, Scoot.
Both have great names. Top two prospects.
Top two picks projected in the NBA draft next year. Yeah, Victor is just that guy is just insane. He like Euro stepped. He only took 2 steps from like the 3-point line to the basket. He had 5 blocks in the first game, 4 blocks in the second game. So this guy's like an all-around athlete. He went 7 of 11 from three. He can post anyone. He made like a turnaround just look so easy. Um,
So taller Giannis who can shoot.
exactly.
It's just like imagine if he gets the muscle Giannis has.
Yeah,
Shoot.
they're saying
No
that's
way.
like Giannis mixed with KD's shooting ability, or
Yeah,
like
maybe
Porzingis
some Dirk or
but more
something. Yeah.
athletic. Yeah. Um, yeah, that kid, and he's only like 19, I think, maybe
Yeah,
younger.
he's like 18 or 19,
Yeah,
one of the two. But yeah, he had 2 games in the U.S. His first time he's played in the U.S. He dropped 37 and 36 points back-to-back games against Scoot Henderson.
yeah.
It's against the G League Ignite team. So, they're pretty close to professionals as you can get, at least in the U.S. And yeah, he looks impressive, like you said, man. He had like a total of 9 blocks in 2 games. Almost 20 rebounds total the 2 games.
Yeah.
That's some pretty impressive stuff out there. Little bring the ball up, pull up jumpers, all the good stuff you like to see,
You guys just insane.
the
Like,
exciting stuff.
yeah.
And everyone's saying he could be the best player ever to be
I mean,
drafted, one of the best prospects ever.
that's what they said about Zion.
I think Zion, like you look at him in the preseason, his first preseason game back, he looks, like insane too. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it should be an exciting season in the NBA. They're also saying like teams are now going to tank more to get these guys, but analysts have said that people have already been tanking for these guys. Like nothing's new to them. The Jazz are set up for this. Um,
And the Spurs traded away DeJounte Murray, so they're trying to get there.
exactly. So
I think it's be between them two. Honestly, I think it'll be OKC since they lost their rookie, anyways.
yeah, but now they have an
Holmgren.
excuse, you know.
Yeah, they're gonna be back down there. OKC,
Rockets.
Spurs, Rockets, and then the Jazz. Yeah, I mean the Jazz traded away their stars just for this. Like, there's no other reason why they would do it. They blew it all up to start over, and what a time to do it.
Yeah,
So it's the so-called best prospect they've ever seen.
yeah,
Probably next to LeBron. I think that was probably the last time people tanked for a player, other than Zion and stuff. But like the big tanks.
exactly. Well, something that was someone who could tank a punch. I don't know if that made sense, but I guess there was a scuffle at Warriors practice a couple days ago this week between Draymond Green and Jordan Poole, both up for contract extensions. Jordan Poole this year, Draymond next year. But I guess all started because of Jordan Poole's attitude.
Yeah.
Noah. Draymond didn't like it in practice. He, I guess, threw a punch. It landed, but sources like Andre Iguodala and Curry have said that it was nothing and that the media blew it over proportion.
I feel like when you're fighting in practice, it's really not. I think it's a bigger deal than they say. Most of the time, they want to try to keep it in house, as they say. Like,
yeah,
they try to keep it as little, like, less drama as they can. But Jordan Poole's kind of shown, he has a little attitude. He's
big ego.
Yeah, he's a cocky guy. And yeah, he's like, who was it? Was it Tyler Hero who just signed a huge contract?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably looking for something more than Tyler Hero then for his contract that he just got. So he's out there strutting his stuff, expecting a big contract. So
I'm not gonna
it's
lie.
gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see if because they're gonna have to choose. The Warriors cannot keep both. There's no way that they're gonna pay all that extra money in luxury tax, which is like millions and millions and millions of dollars extra for going over.
I think how it's gonna play out. I think they're gonna give max contract to Jordan, and maybe ask Draymond to take a pay cut, and just.
Yeah, but Draymond's not gonna take a pay cut.
You don't think for the greater good?
Personality wise, he will not take a pay cut.
Yeah,
he's one of those guys who's like, I've earned this,
Yeah.
Like, if there's anyone who would take a pay cut, it would be like a Clay or Steph type, or even Iguodala. But he's already not making like a crazy amount of money, anyways.
He already signed his 1 year, like million.
Yeah, he's already taken the cut. So, yeah, I think they're gonna have to choose. They're either gonna send Draymond out or let Poole sign somewhere else, or try to do like a sign and trade somewhere else too. Wiggins is like also on his contract's up, I think, next year too. So Wiggins is also someone they could trade or resign.
Yeah, should be interesting. I mean, they'll figure it out.
I think this is the point in every dynasty that it's the make or break.
Yeah.
A lot of the times they choose the Draymonds to come back, and then they lose out on a Poole, and then they're all old.
They cut Mac McClung, and I feel like that would have been a good fit for him to come off the bench and play some point guard minutes, but I guess it wasn't a good fit. So
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, how much is Iguodala actually going to play?
Yeah.
They bring him back and then they cut McClung. It's stuff like that.
They do have Moody. They have Kaminga. They have the new guy, Patrick Baldwin, that looked pretty good. So I don't know.
That's
Hey,
why I think you just get rid of Draymond. I've been saying it for years. Get him out of there.
yeah.
Send him to the Jazz. For the Knicks.
Hey,
All right, well, everyone's favorite time of the year. Postseason baseball. Let's go. This is like the one time every year where it's baseball, basketball, football, all the good stuff going on.
yeah.
So MLB playoff format is 12 teams, and 4 teams will be getting a bye to start off.
Look at this, Noah, just for you.
Oh yeah, I have a pull up one right here too.
For the
and
viewers.
then a best of 3 wild card. So yeah, for the viewers can see. So I want to see here, who do you have against the Phillies and Cardinals?
I like the Cardinals. I think they're always a strong postseason team. So I would say, so did you mention each wild card game? They play 3 games at the home.
Yeah.
They don't travel. So I
It's
feel
just
like
3 games. Yeah.
3 games at home definitely.
Well, it's a best of 3, so whoever hits 2.
Yeah, exactly. So I like this format way better.
So you're going Cardinals?
I go Cardinals.
I think I'm just gonna have to go with the Phillies. I think the Cardinals, like I said, they're old. Well, the same thing I said about the Warriors.
Experienced.
They had a lot of magic this year, and at some point it's gonna run out. You can't just be playing pool holes every time. So.
Oh, they do every night. So.
Okay. Padres and Mets.
The Mets blew it. I'm not gonna lie. They have to be like the most disappointing team after that regular season choke of 10.5 games, lost to the Braves for the NL East. So I mean, I was seeing today that the Mets might not even pitch DeGrom in this series. That's how much confidence they have in beating the Padres just on Scherzer and whoever the next guy is. But I don't know. The Padres may surprise some people, but I think I gotta go Mets, I think.
I will say right now, the Padres have had some of the best pitching in baseball for the past month, at least.
Yeah.
Yu Darvish, Blake Snell. And they just need 2. If they pitch those 2, then they win it. So I'm still gonna go Mets though. I think the Mets are just too good overall. I think they will pitch DeGrom. I don't think they would risk not pitching DeGrom.
I just can't wait. And like both of these matchups are going to be good ones against the Dodgers. But I think the Mets against the Dodgers are going to be something that everyone's going to be watching. So
yeah, and then the Padres offense is like a hit or miss. So I can't count on them going against 2 of the best pitchers in baseball, DeGrom and Scherzer. So Mets. So on the NL side, it'll be the Braves and the Dodgers who have the bye. So we'll go to the AL. We got the Rays and the Indians. Oh, sorry, the Guardians. It's been that long since they've been in the playoffs.
I guess I'll just go to the Guardians.
See, I'll go with the Rays. I think they have better pitching and they have some better young hitters. So I'll go Rays.
You could go either on that one.
Yeah, even though it's like a 3 versus a 6, whatever, it's like I think the Rays are actually they were in the hardest division probably in the AL. So
yeah,
I mean, there's 3 of the AL East teams in the playoffs. Mariners and Blue Jays. I think this is going to be the best series.
So I picked all the home teams so far. This is the one that I'm going with the away team with the Mariners. We believe, baby. Let's go, Mariners.
The Mariners are going to surprise. They have, when I see the Mariners play, I see their Their comeback wins, they remind me of the even year San Francisco Giants coming back and winning games, winning 1-run games, 2-1 games, giving their fans heart attacks. So I'm going to go with the Mariners.
Yep.
All right. Do you want to just pick for the whole thing, or you want to just do the first round?
We'll just do the first round. I guess right now everyone's in. So who's your pick to win the World Series?
I think it's going to, like I said, it's going to surprise a lot of people, and I'm going to go with the Mariners. I think they're the hot team going in too. When you're hot and you're going into a March Madness, you're going into the playoffs, anything, you usually carry that through. So I'll go with the Mariners.
I'm not going to lie. I think in the World Series, it may be Houston Dodgers.
Again.
I want someone other than that, but I think I kind of like
pitching is too good, man.
Verlander has been crazy good this year.
Yeah,
I think he finished under a 2 ERA.
He has like a 1.8 or 1.7.
Jesus Christ. And he's like 39, 36 or something.
Yeah, he's like the Tom Brady right now of baseball. He's old.
So I'm going to choose. I'm going to go with the Dodgers.
I have Mariners over Braves probably. I think the Braves will get back. They're just overall too good also.
Yeah.
Yeah. If the Mariners don't win, I think the Braves can go back to back.
I feel that.
All right, well, we'll check back next week. It's the game start Friday, which is tomorrow for us. But whenever you hear this, that's when they started in the early morning. So, I want to get up early, watch the first couple games.
Baseball all day.
Yep. Be exciting.
What else is exciting is how we did in the NFL Game Picker week number 4.
I don't remember again. I'm gonna say 3-5. I don't feel too confident.
Well, you should be. You shouldn't be. Because you went 2-6, Noah.
2-6. I'll take it. As long as you don't go 0-8. That's the goal. No 0-8s.
Yeah. 2-6. I went 4-4.
There's a lot of close games, I think.
It was
Dude, the Lions, man. The Lions just couldn't play defense.
Yeah. Either team couldn't play defense in that one. They combined for almost 100 points. Or over 100. Any notable games? Oh, we guessed the Bills-Ravens score. I was the closest.
Yeah, it did get 3 off 3.
Kind of crazy. Ravens blew a 17-point lead.
Yeah, it was looking good for me for a while, and then it just
Niners only show up against good teams, so they held the Rams to 9 points, no touchdowns. Bucks didn't have it, got beat down. Eagles are still undefeated, so
dude, that for a while there, the Jaguars could have done it. It was a good amount of time that they're winning by a decent amount, like at least 2 touchdowns.
Yeah,
blew it.
Double digits there. So in week 5, Noah, Chargers versus Browns. Who you got?
The Chargers have been a little iffy, but I'm gonna go with them with the Browns. Just Justin, my guy Justin.
My guy Justin too.
If I was to marry a man, it'd be Justin Herbert.
Going Chargers as well. Should be a no-brainer there.
Be surprised now.
We're finally out of the preseason. We're in week 5 now, so now this is where the season really starts. Steelers versus Bills.
It's like it should be an obvious pick, but this is a game the Bills will lose. It's just one of those games the Bills just don't show up. But I have to go with the Bills. Like Like, is Kenny Pickett really gonna?
Kenny
Well,
Pickett is now the QB of the Steelers.
he wasn't bad. He was 10 for 13 or something, and his 3 incompletions were picks.
Yeah, and he ran 2 in. So
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't
put
that
the
bad, but
body on the line, but I think
maybe a completely different look here.
the Bills are gonna still take it.
And I'll be so surprised. Like if they don't, I'm just gonna.
I mean,
I
yeah.
don't know about the picks anymore. I might have to retire from these.
Next one, Tua's out for this one. Dolphins versus the Jets. Dolphins have too much star power on offense, so I think Teddy's can really get in a rhythm now. He's not coming like mid-game coming in, so
Hey, Teddy came in, man. He looked pretty good
yeah,
for a
exactly.
few throws. I
Ooh,
think the Dolphins' defense is also better than the Jets' offense. So
are we going 3 for 3? Same pick?
yeah, Dolphins. I think those ones, are not toss-ups. So
Yeah.
I think the ones that are closest is probably the Chargers Browns game.
Next, we have the Bears versus the Vikings.
It's good to hear the Bears coaching staff has confidence in Justin Fields, and I think he's going to take that, and he's going to throw 5 touchdowns this week.
Vikings defense has been a little shaky, I would say. Some games are really dominant, but some games they're getting thrown on. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Bears take advantage, but I think Vikings are going to take it. Their offense is, I think, clicking now. I think someone said that week 2, and then they put up no touchdowns the next week. So
yeah, hey man, it's Kirk Cousins. He's hit or miss.
Hot and cold. Before we move on, Noah, take a little break on the action. Got a question for you.
Okay.
Who is the best player in the NFL right now?
Honestly, it's hard to choose a best player like in an NFL. I think, I think people would obviously choose like a quarterback, but I'm gonna go with Geno Smith. No, I'm gonna go Aaron Donald. I think he's still the best player. You have to double team him every game. He disrupts even when he's not getting a sack. He's always disrupting the throws, anything like that. Clutch tackles on a run play. He'll get it done.
Okay. Well, I would have to argue with someone who has more sacks and is leading the NFL in sacks is Nick Bosa. So he has 6 sacks already on the season, which is insane.
I will counter with that defensive line is a lot. There's a lot on the defensive line. So if you put Aaron Donald on that defensive line, I think he does just the same thing.
Okay, so we both go defensive players.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I thought you were going to choose like Mahomes or something. But obviously, you go with the Niners player. Like
my offensive player, I would say it would be Lamar Jackson.
That's what I would go with too. I think he's better than Patrick Mahomes, just on the ground and everything.
Who you got right now, Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson?
I gotta go Lamar, man. I think Lamar's better. I think Josh Allen has a better team. That's what I will say.
Josh Allen does have a better team. I think the Ravens, like, it's not Lamar's fault that they have lost, the last couple of games, blown big leads. You can't really put that on the
he
offense.
gives them the lead. I mean, before that last game, he had scored 4 touchdowns in the last 4 games. So it's like, what else do you want him to do?
So back to the game picker, Seahawks versus Saints, Noah.
This is tough. This is very tough because Geno Smith, he surprises. He surprises.
He has better stats than Russell Wilson right now. I don't know if
who doesn't, man.
The Thursday night football game right now, but
last time I saw it was 6-6.
Broncos are just so trash.
It's hard to watch, man. Like the Broncos are the one team that are super hard to watch because they don't do anything. They can't run the ball. They can't throw the ball.
Well, just check the score, Noah. It's going to overtime, 9-9.
Hey, if you have a kicker in that game, you're feeling really good about yourself right now.
Let's go.
If you hit a 50-yarder, you're looking good at the fantasy. I think I might have to go Saints. I think their defense is better than the Seahawks. So we'll see. Hopefully.
That's good. I was going to choose the opposite of what you were going to choose.
Nice.
So you're going Saints.
Hey, you get the Geno magic.
I like Seahawks.
Yeah.
Next game, Niners versus Panthers. Debo is way too good and doesn't deserve Jimmy as a QB.
Dude, Jimmy, he doesn't do anything. He gets 200 yards because of a short pass behind the line of scrimmage.
6 yards, and Debo scored 85 yards.
Half the time he throws it minus a yard, and then he gets 90 off of it. So, I'm gonna go Panthers and go Christian McCaffrey 5-touchdown game.
Oh, please, thank you. Boost my fantasy.
Oh, hopefully I'm not going against them. I'm not. I'm probably
not. Eagles versus Cardinals.
Eagles. Kyler Murray has not worked out. I think he's not really shown much.
I think he's shown something.
Not enough. There are multiple games he should have lost that he's lucky they were against the Lions and somebody else. The Raiders. He should have lost those games, but he's lucky. He's lucky he had Derek Carr not throwing to Devontae Adams on purpose, and the Lions are just bad.
This game's. I don't think this game's gonna be close. I think Eagles defense is gonna shut down the offense. So I think Eagles are gonna stay undefeated. And last game here, Bengals versus the Ravens.
I think it's easy Ravens. The Bengals defense sucks.
You going Ravens? I think I'm going Bengals, and I think the Ravens are going to give up a 10-point lead.
I will say I think it's going to be the highest scoring game of the week.
Yeah.
I think it'll just be, touchdown after touchdown, Joe Burrow throwing touchdowns, and then.
Well, if you got McCaffrey at 5, I hope Lamar gets 5 as well.
Hey, I'll take it, man. He's on my team. Also, I just think Joe Burrow is just going to keep feeding Higgins. I want to give a lesson out there to some of the fantasy owners. Sometimes it's best to choose the second guy on the team.
Yep.
That was my idea. That was my idea when except Adam Thielen. No,
he sucks.
Dude, I don't blame him though. I blame Kirk Cousins. He only looks for Justin. Same thing with Matt Stafford. He only looks for Cup. So, but yeah, sometimes it's better to choose a second guy. It's just that was my idea when I chose Higgins. So,
wow,
Chase gets all the chase. They're all chasing him.
Yikes. Well, that's it. That's our game picker. Anything else, Noah, that you want to say?
Yeah, we can talk about this on another podcast, when we have more information and stuff. But if you live in Stockton, man, be careful. It's tough out there right now with the Stockton serial killer. Yeah.
Huh. Never heard of it.
For real, it's huge. It's 6 kills right now.
Jeez.
I think they're all men, 25 to or 35 to 40 or something like that. The victims. So, be careful out there in Stockton. You never know. Might not only be men the guy's targeting. So you never know.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. And the episode on sad news, huh?
I'm just saying, be careful out there. Just
Well, other sad news, I
look
guess,
around.
for on the subject, Noah. Tom
It's
Brady
informative.
Tom Brady and Giselle hired a divorce lawyer. So.
No, that's just sad news. My news was informative. Yours is just heartbreaking news. How dare Giselle break up with Tom because he wants to play football?
Why did it take this long? The guy kisses his kids on the lips.
That is weird. Look, you can peck your kids on the lips. A peck. Don't hold it for longer than a peck. If I'm able to count down how long it's been, stop. Nope. No.
Yeah, that's I'm excited for basketball. It starts in like less than 2 weeks, so
baseball, basketball, football on Sundays.
Gonna have a lot to talk about on the MPP. So
in our 40-minute time.
What do you think? We're at 30.
We have 6 minutes left, so yeah, it's gonna definitely be at least a 32-minute episode.
Time?
Yeah, because when it stops at 10. When there's a countdown from 10.
Oh, that's nice.
I told you that.
You just
forget. Yeah, you just forget. When it happened the first time, I was like, oh yeah, there's 10 minutes. That's right there.
I don't remember.
And then it says less than a minute. For some reason, it doesn't count down under the minute. It doesn't show you. Which makes no sense. That's something that should definitely be in the update for whatever this thing's called. I can't remember.
Zoom.
No.
Skype.
I always forget the names, bro.
FaceTime.
I just don't care enough. I don't know. To remember.
Well, this has been another episode of the MPP. Still haven't posted. I'll post this week. I'm for sure posting this week. Go follow us at the MPP Live, Instagram, Twitter, at the MPP on YouTube. Ring that bell. Subscribe.
This is actually episode 5.
This is actually episode 5.
We got confused there because of our non-videos that didn't go out.
It was only one video.
But somehow we thought it was 5.
Yes.
Who put that into my head? All right. See you guys in episode 6.
Bye.
106.